and I'm here to introduce the show, The Tale of Timsville, performed by the Kids Power Project. A local bully named Chuck and his dog Scruffy are stirring up trouble for the town of Timsville. But rest assured, the townsfolk figure out a way to deal with this nasty pair. This show is performed by some very talented kids from right here in Almonte, and was written by Max Berkowitz, a local grade 7 student. So sit back and enjoy, and please welcome Kids Power Project and the Tale of Timsville.
Yeah, let's shoot it. Attaboy, Scruffmeister.
Wait, won't that put bullet holes in your toilet paper?
Oh, I hate holes in my toilet paper. Well, nothing for it, Scruffers. We'll just have to go gas up the chainsaw and come back tomorrow.
Ha, they can try, but like most slightly magical places, the heart of the forest is very hard to find, even if you've been there before.
You know, this place was darned hard to find. Scruffy, mark it. Good dog. Now your amazing scruffy nose can lead us back here anytime we like. Let's go.
I think someone needs to keep an eye on those two rapscallions. Bunny, it's time to go to work. Finally, all is quiet once more at the heart of the forest, under the shade of the slightly magical tree. The branches are free to move gently once more. So peaceful, but for how long? How long before the sound of Chuck's chainsaw once more rips through the heart of the forest? How long before the fierce chainsaw... Oh, sorry. On to scene 2, and that takes place in the general store. But this sense of responsibility stopped when it came to Chuck. Everyone stayed out of his way.
Yes, sir. You see, Chuck and Scruffy have two hobbies: hunting and cutting down trees. And neither's run the proper way. They shoot at whatever they want to shoot at and cut down whatever they want to cut down. And they do it all out of season and without a license. Disgusting.
Now the only place in Timsville to buy gas is at the general store. So that's where Chuck headed with his empty gas can.
All filled up. We'll owe you for the gas.
How much gas got there?
2 liters.
That'll be $20.
20 bucks for 2 liters.
Holiday weekend.
Well, this'll keep the chainsaw running for a while.
What are you cutting down this time, Chuck?
Oh, just some big old, slightly magical tree in the heart of the forest.
What? That's not a magical tree. You can't do that.
Look, Buster, you're not seeing the big picture here. Think, open skies, fluffy clouds, toothpicks and toilet paper. We're just helping keep things neat and tidy. You want to make something of it?
Oh, no, Chuck. I was just wondering.
Wondering what?
I see you say that rapsical mustache and glasses over there. I see a beautiful piece of nature. What do you see?
Ha! That's easy. I see a nice steaming pot of rabbit stew. Bang! Well, first thing tomorrow morning, we got us a tree to cut down. See you later. And hey, Bunny, next time I see you in the forest, stay out of my way.
Timsville used to be such a nice place to live. We even had a slightly magical tree. What do we have now? Chuck and Scruffy. Better go tell your ammo friends that Chuck's gassed up and ready to go. Maybe I should just sell the place and move away. Now it looks like a dark day for Timsville.
empty porcupine cave. That greedy Chuck has no respect for the environment. He's taking too many trees. My point is, nobody cuts down the slightly magical tree when I'm around.
Eddie Raccoon arrives next.
Why are these meetings always in the middle of the day? Do you animals never sleep? I barely have time to wash my hands.
Loretta Skunk was next.
I'm here to help. What can I do? Ooh, that Chuck. He doesn't even have a permit. His litter is everywhere. He makes me so mad I could just...
No one ever wanted Loretta to get too mad or excited. After all, she is a skunk. And when skunks get excited, well, you know what happens.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Phew. Soon all the other animals of the forest arrive.
Okay, we're here. Count us in. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Is this gonna take very long? Will there be food?
Well, everybody, looks like it's up to us to stop Chuck and Scruffy from cutting down the great tree tomorrow. Is anybody else tired of those two? I know I'm tired of them. They have no respect for the environment. When I think about it, I could get so mad I could just...
No! Don't!
Sorry. I'm all right. Okay, the next thing we need is a plan. Anyone have a plan?
Ooh, like a plan? I love my plans. I've got a plan. What? Let's stop them. That's a stupid plan. No, it's not. Yes it is.
Hey, I've got a plan.
What's your plan, Eddie?
Let's all go back to sleep. Wake up tonight like normal animals. Then make a plan.
What? But by then it will be too late. Are you dreaming, Eddie? Wait, maybe Eddie's right. Waiting until dark is exactly what we should do. And the big bad dream is just what we need.
Ooh, I think Pointy has a plan.
I do, but we've got to move fast.
Excellent. Let's huddle up.
Ooh, that is a good plan. Better than our plan? Wait, better than your plan. Who says? I says. Listen.
Okay, let's do it. Woo, go Team Pointy.
No, Team Loretta.
Team, let's all go back to sleep.
bossy. It makes me too excited. And then...
Don't get excited! Sheesh, what am I doing inside a costume with a skunk? All right, let's do this.
Hello, Chuck, and welcome to your worst nightmare. Hey, Chuck! Hello, Chuck, and welcome to your nightmare.
Worst, say worst nightmare.
Oh, right. Welcome to your worst nightmare, Chuck.
What? You're telling me I'm dreaming?
That's right, Chuck. This is all a dream.
Oh yeah? How do I know this really is a dream?
Because you're talking to a forest monster in your bedroom?
Well, okay, but I'm not convinced.
What? I'm telling you, don't get me excited.
Yes, please, don't get her excited.
Look, this must be a dream because it has dancing rabbits.
I don't know. I'm still having doubts here.
What? This has to be a dream because it has pink elephants.
I don't know.
Look, this is a dream because it has a flying rabbit. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, flying rabbit, I must be dreaming.
Good. Now you must follow us. I mean, me, into the forest.
What? Why?
Because there's something special there you need to see.
Well, okay, bud. As long as we're done by breakfast, we're gonna cut down a slightly magical tree tomorrow. Don't want to be late for that.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want that.
Now, walk this way.
Well, you heard the fourth monster, Scruff. Walk this way.
The monster led Chuck and Scruffy back into the heart of the forest and back to the slightly magical tree. It was a dangerous plan, but the animals of the forest had agreed it was their only chance.
We have arrived.
Hey, we're back at that big old tree. Ooh, I should dream up a chainsaw. Ring!
Actually, Chuck, you're not dreaming.
What are you talking about?
It was a trick to get you back to the heart of the forest.
Ha! I don't need no trick to get back here. This tree here is Scruffy marked. Come on, Scruffy. Let's go get our chainsaw. Ow! You're pointy.
That's right, and you're staying.
Yeah, stick around, hotshot. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, I get the point. I'm staying. Sheesh.
Chuck and Scruffy, you have cut down many trees and shot many animals. You have littered and taken a lot from our forest. And now we intend on taking something from you.
Ha! Really? I ain't got no money, ain't got no job, no family, no friends. My cabin is rented, my truck is stolen. I mean, borrowed. So what are you gonna take from me, Mr. Forest Monster? My gun? My chainsaw? Go ahead, I can always get more. You see, there's nothing you can take from me. I don't care about anything or anybody in the whole world except for...
Except for what, Chuck? What do you care about?
Nothing.
You know what I see when I look at Scruffy, Chuck?
Dainty, please.
I see a nice steaming pot of Scruffy stew.
Scruffy! That tree can move!
Well, duh. That's the slightly magical part.
So there is one thing in the world that you care about, Chuck.
You mean Scruffy? Who cares about a dog?
Then I guess you won't mind if I have a little late night dog treat then. A dog treat made out of real dog. It's time to eat.
Yum, 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 Scruffy stew, just like Mary used to make.
Oh, my poor Scruffy. What have I done? You were a true friend, and I let you down. All I ever wanted was mayhem and destruction. I never thought anybody would ever get hurt. But now you're gone forever. My best friend, my only friend. It's ironic. Ironical. It's weird that I never saw the real big picture till it was too late. Oh, I give up all the guns and chainsaws in the world just to have Scruffy back. But now the old flea bag's gone forever.
Well, maybe not forever.
What? Scruffy, you're alive!
Chuck, you're free to go.
What? I am? After all I did to you, but why?
Let's break it down. If you think nothing can stop you,
You are very wrong,
we'll change your mind about nature.
and it won't take us very long.
For the deep magic of nature is strong and it truly is unbeatable.
There's no cure for the love of nature. It's medically untreatable.
And when you've got nature fever, there ain't no turning back.
You're gonna leave us alone, Chuck.
And get your life on track.
Word.
Rabid animals, so really, my dream or not?
We only brought you here to think about things, Chuck.
You know, Chuck, destruction and mayhem isn't exactly a career.
Think about what's really important to you, Chuck.
So, there is no forest monster?
It means you, Chucky. You big fathead. You're the monster in the forest. You betcha, a big fat monster. Get your life on track. Respect the environment.
Am I really a monster, Scruffy? Come on, let's go home.
The next morning, Chuck and Scruffy silently got out of bed and into the truck. They drove to the heart of Timsville, got out of the truck, and stood in the middle of the general store. Slowly a crowd gathered, wondering what the two most feared beings in Timsville were doing in the middle of town. Eventually, all the animals in the forest, plus all of the people of Timsville arrived. When everyone had gathered at the general store, Chuck finally spoke.
Yo, let me Chuck. Those times were tough, and now I can't thank you enough. And to the people of Timsville, I owe you an apology. I pushed you guys around, but now I can see the damage I've done, the damage I'm willing to fix. I'm a brand new Chuck, no more old Chuck tricks.
And from that day on, Chuck and Scruffy were accepted into town. Chuck opened his own tree churn service where he used his amazing chainsaw skills for good and justice. Plus, he got all the right permits, and he even paid his HST. Well, most of his HST. He continued to go hunting, but only in season, with a license, and he used everything he shot. In fact, Chuck became well known for his very tasty venison sausage.
Yeah, it's the hint of squirrel that makes it so delicious.
Scruffy fell in love and had 9 adorable puppies.
Aww.
I said 9 puppies.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy and excited I could just...
And so ends our Tale of Timsville. We hope you enjoyed it. We sure had a great time making it up and putting it together for you. So even if you're all human or all puppet or a habit like me, there's nothing stopping you and your friends from writing your own tale and making your own puppet show. Thanks for coming, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the festival.